So he pulls his thing out and just starts doing his thing. And as he's doing his thing, I'm like, yo, bro, settle down. Like, what the fuck? You that horny? Like, you can't get yourself together till you get in the house. And as he's touching on himself and feeling on himself and like talking through what he's about to do when he walk in the house and how pretty much basically saying how horny and sexually stimulated he is in like street lingo, pulls his man out, starts to play with himself. And I'm telling him, yo, bro, keep your composure. I'm trying to laugh it off because I'm like, what the wrong with you? Why you put that up? Like, what are you doing?
Is Cardi being petty for getting Offset's favorite player? Getting with Offset's favorite player?
Yeah. And the truth is I don't even believe that thing is real. And not because of the whole BBL thing. He's like going the Shannon Sharp way of proving his machismo, and that don't look good. Like, everybody says that he smashes way too many women. He's got multiple women pregnant at one time. He can't seem to really settle down with anybody. And usually when handsome men spend all of their time trying to prove that they're that virile, it's because they're down low.
Park, we in the driveway, but we still, and he just like, oh my God, I can't wait. He pull his shit out. I tell him to pack it up. We get ourselves together. We get out the car. I'm trying to laugh it off out of awkwardness, that and the third. As we walk into the house, he put his arm around me. When he put his arm around me, he stuck his tongue in my ear. I'm going to come to my room.
Hold on now. Time out. Why did you?
That's why I paused.
Like, why didn't you tell him when he got his cock out in a Porsche? You should have said, relax, Damon, I'm a boy.
Jaguar Wright just jumped right back into the spotlight with some jaw-dropping claims about Stefon Diggs. This is coming hot on the heels of Cardi B and JT's wild back, and fourth over whose man's been acting more suspect lately. But Jaguar didn't just hint at drama. She dropped full-blown accusations that Stefon's been getting involved with some light-skinned men behind closed doors, and that one of them, a guy named Chris Griffith, supposedly came forward to spill everything. But it doesn't stop there. Jaguar says Chris isn't even the only one. She claims multiple men have reached out to her with the same story about Stefon's so-called secret life, and the most shocking part, she says every single one of them fits a pattern. All light-skinned, all with similar stories, all pointing right back to him. It's wild! Jaguar even took it a step further, claiming that Stefon might have hooked up with Cardi just to cover up his real preferences. If that's true, that's a major twist nobody saw coming. People online are losing it over this one. It's messy, it's chaotic, and Jaguar seems determined to drag every last secret out into the open. At some point, things took a wild turn, because Cardi apparently lost her focus and ended up pregnant after hooking up with Stefon just to get back at Offset. Now she's allegedly stuck with a man who, according to all these rumors, doesn't even really like her that way. It's messy beyond belief. Chris, the same guy who first blew this whole thing wide open, originally made these claims last October when he dropped videos online showing Stefon's brother and a group of his people allegedly jumping and robbing him in an elevator. People were shocked. Like, what is even going on? At first, Chris only talked about the attack itself, but then he came with the full story. He claimed Stefon had actually sent those men after him because he turned down Stefon's advances during the time he was working as his stylist. Chris said straight up, "The real root of all this is that Stefon tried to get with me. And when I said no, he lost it." He added that he managed to get away safely, thanking God for that. But once he knew Stefon's secret, things started spiraling fast. Weeks later, Chris claimed that Stefon's half-brother Durez figured out he wasn't hanging with him anymore, and that's when things got even uglier. Chris said Durez was broke, had 3 kids, and didn't get help from Stefon since the two barely knew each other growing up, which only added more fuel to this already explosive story. This drama is getting crazier by the minute. Chris went on to say that after all that tension, Durez saw an opportunity to take advantage of the situation. He claimed Durez tried to rob his place, stealing his entire Chrome Hearts collection, jackets covered in crosses, designer bags, and all kinds of luxury pieces. He said that when he got off the elevator that day, the first thing Durez said to him was, "What's up with all that chrome?" before things turned violent. According to Chris, Durez wasn't alone. He brought 2 guys with him, and they didn't care about the cameras watching them one bit. Chris said it was clear they weren't just there for the stuff. They wanted to silence him. He claimed they were trying to make sure he stayed quiet about Stefon's alleged private life, and that the plan was to take what they wanted, hurt him, and leave him behind like nothing happened. That's terrifying. He also said people have been trying to twist the story, spinning it like it was all just a robbery, when in reality he insists there's much more to it. Chris alleged that he'd been drugged before the attack, and that Stefon had once tried to force himself on him, claims that shocked everyone online.
Him
I guess, allegedly making a pass at you.
Right.
Like, how did that go?
We used to do dumb things like when we went to the strip club, we would take the jelly beans, swap the bag out. We put them in the Skittles. He's offering me candy. I'm really thinking it's on something like, man, you trying to play with me? No, I don't want to do that. Cause we've done it before. But now it's like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Man, give me a piece. So he gives me a piece of the candy. And what happened to me after that was not what would have occurred if I ate Hershey's. I'll tell you that.
What do you think it was?
I mean, from the side effects of what I felt, I would say maybe in the realm of like ecstasy infused.
So you were aroused.
I was definitely stimulated in ways that I had never been stimulated before. My skin was sensitive to the touch. My eyes are blue. My pupils were so big, my eyes looked black. And I really couldn't explain why I felt that way. My sex drive was through the roof.
But Chris stood firm, saying he's a 100% straight man who's never been into that kind of experimenting. Unlike what he accused Stefon of doing, he told followers the truth doesn't need help. It always comes out. And even said he's got the receipts to back every word.
I'm trying to really pinpoint what did I do? Shortly thereafter, we ended up in the car, 2-seater Porsche, just us. And I say that to say it's not a lot of space. He's talking to me about all the girls that he got in the house. Now, mind you, I was just at the house earlier, so it is a boatload of girls at the house. It's Spanish.
But he only left with you.
He left with me. But at the house, it might be 20 girls.
And you said they were all Spanish?
Spanish girls that barely even spoke English. I don't know if you're shipping them in, shipping them out. I don't know. I can't speak. I don't know.
Now the internet's on fire, and the comments are overflowing with people picking sides and digging for proof.
And he reached over to me like, man, come on. And he got his thing in his hand. I'm like, what are you doing, bro? And he trying to like laugh, and I put that shit up. And he put it up. We get out the car. As we're walking, it's very uncomfortable to talk about. As we're walking toward the door, he put his arm around me. And he said, man, come to my room. And he put his, put his tongue in my ear, like doing some weird shit. Walk into the house, spiral staircase leads directly to his bedroom. He goes up the staircase. I make a right. It's a very long hallway. I speed walk down this hallway, damn near run down this hallway, but not like I'm running for my life. I'm trying to keep things low. I go to the bathroom. I'm trying to process my way out. How the fuck do I get out of here? Clearly, this is an overstepping boundary. I've never seen him in this light before. But I'm looking at myself in the mirror and I'm like, man, you just gonna have to go out here and fight your way out if you have to.
Even Offset threw his own shade into the mix a while back when he accused Stefon of being on the down low. The drama started after one of Cardi's fans got bold in Offset's comment section and wrote, "Boy, you're a loser, no ish." Instead of brushing it off, Offset fired right back with a clapback that had everyone talking. He said, "Bother the gay boyfriend." And people instantly connected the dots, assuming he was coming for Stefon. The internet went wild that day. Now, because the situation between Chris and Stefon has turned into a legal matter, Chris can't really speak on it anymore. But that didn't stop the topic from resurfacing. Just recently, Cardi and JT reignited the chaos when they started throwing shade at each other online, arguing about whose man's more gay than the other. It's pure madness. Fans were in disbelief that they even went there, but this whole feud seems to have pulled the Stefon drama right back into the spotlight once again. So, here's where it really started heating up. Cardi dropped her track, Magnet, and she didn't hold back at all. In the song, she threw major shade at JT, calling her out for being a groupie for Nicki Minaj and for supposedly being with a man who's on the down low. That line alone sent social media into chaos. Fans immediately connected the dots, linking her diss to all those ongoing rumors about Lil Uzi Vert's sexuality. Though most of that talk has always come from his bold fashion choices, not from any real evidence or situations with other men. Still, the gossip train never stops. Then came Cardi's fiery verse where she went off. She rapped, "Now, let's talk about this hating B, ungrateful B, fake friend B, a clown B. Your loyalty depends who you around. B, she just mad she got a man she be sharing bags with. My man cheat, but I don't stick no sticks in his behind. B, that verse was scorching." Naturally, JT wasn't about to let Cardi have the final word, especially not when Stefon, Cardi's alleged fling, is facing his own down-low rumors. It's like both sides were holding secrets ready to explode. And the minute that song dropped, all the buried drama came bubbling right back up. See, here's where things get way darker. Unlike Lil Uzi, who just gets accused of being different, because of how he dresses. Stefon's situation is tied to something way more serious. We're talking about an actual Saw lawsuit, not just gossip. So the fact that Cardi would even drag herself into this kind of mess is wild. JT wasted no time reminding everyone about Stefon's legal troubles with Chris. And trust, she did not hold back one bit. JT went off, bringing up that recent interview Chris did with Tasha K, where he opened up about the alleged assault in disturbing detail. Chris claimed that Stefon once gave him what he thought was just a jelly bean, but it was allegedly spiked, and once it started kicking in, things got scary fast. Chris said Stefon began touching him inappropriately, even licking his ear before exposing himself and doing things right in front of him. It was shocking and graphic, and the internet went completely silent for a moment because nobody expected JT to drag that part of the story into the feud. This whole thing went from petty to disturbing real quick. This whole situation is absolutely insane and honestly sad. People online started speaking up, saying stuff like, gay men should be protected, and this isn't being taken seriously enough. Others were calling out Cardi directly, saying Cardi B's baby father is gay, not because of how he dresses or expresses himself, but because Chris said it with his own mouth. Justice for Chris? I stand with the gays. The comments were on fire, and everyone was taking sides like it was a full-blown war online. But Cardi wasn't letting any of that slide. She fired back hard, denying every single claim that JT and Chris had made. Not only that, she flipped the script and went straight for JT's personal life, accusing her of having multiple terminated pregnancies with Lil Uzi because, according to Cardi, he didn't want to have any kids with her. It got real ugly real fast. Then Cardi doubled down even more, saying, Chris lied because he was stealing? There's receipts for that. She also claimed he lied about Giovanna Davis too and kept changing his story 1,000 times. Cardi was clearly heated, saying she wanted justice for them, babies, and bringing up private court details about someone named Britt, hinting that there's audio to back up her side. And when she mentioned Rock Nation, things got even messier. She accused people of being ungrateful and hinted that there's way more going on behind the scenes than the public even knows.
Okay, y'all, I'm busy, but I gotta say one thing. This rat bitch, right? This bitch, this supposed to be a mother brim, and she threatening to snitch on some motherfucking body because she don't have anything to say about it. That was a loser. Wait, no, I got two things to say. So then she said, I'm going to tell Little White Nation what you said, what he said. No, not just that. The trying to spread fake tea about when she stood her illiterate ass in front of millions of people and said she stand for pro-choice. Drops bomb. I can't take the dumb serious. I can't take the... Show me typing those messages or I'm calling the police on your ass for defamation of character because I'm sick of it. And I will be back. And I'm never getting off your ass.
This whole drama spiraled from messy to straight up explosive. And everyone's just waiting for the next bombshell to drop. Cardi wasn't done yet. She jumped on Instagram Live and went full savage mode. During the stream, she straight up threatened to leak private content between JT and Lil Uzi if JT didn't stop talking about her man's alleged sexuality.
And I got receipts for days. Nasty ones. I even got ashy nudes.
It was wild. Fans couldn't believe Cardi was willing to take it that far, and the comment section went absolutely crazy with people saying she'd crossed a major line. But JT wasn't about to back down. Not at all. She clapped back hard, reminding everyone that Cardi has plenty of her own explicit videos floating around from her dancer days. JT threw major shade, saying Cardi was out here acting like she's holier than thou, when the internet's still packed with old clips of her doing the most, even using foreign objects on stage.
I got your in they motherfucking phone. I bet it ain't no glass object up my... I bet it ain't no room full of and bitches. Scripper. Get your crazy ass on, stripper. Talk about somebody's foods. Woo!
That comeback hit deep. And honestly, JT kind of won that round. Because let's be real, Cardi might be one of the biggest stars in the game, but when it comes to scandalous footage, she's definitely not in a position to judge anyone else. The hypocrisy was way too loud, and the internet wasn't letting her forget it. The drama between these two just keeps getting messier by the minute. Now, while all this chaos was unfolding online, Guess who popped up out of nowhere? Jaguar Wright. She saw everything going down and decided to jump right into the mix. And what she said had everyone's jaws on the floor. This was wild because if you know Jaguar, you know she's never been cool with JT. So for her to step in and start going off on Cardi and Stefon, that caught everybody off guard. Jaguar went all the way in, saying Cardi should be grateful to Offset because, according to her, the Migos is the only reason she's even got the career she has. Then she doubled down, claiming Stefon is DL and only messes with women to make people believe he's straight. She said the whole thing is just a cover-up.
Should Offset be asking Cardi B for spousal support?
Yeah. Absolutely. I hope he gets paid. I do. I mean, why not? She used him and his family to become somebody, and now she's trying to make fools out of all of them. Like she don't know that the reason why she can't put together no real album is because Takeoff is dead, because they was, he was the writing machine for the whole family. And the Migos, they put her on, you know what I'm saying? And if she want to go and run off and act like she don't owe these people nothing, this is a stripper going wild.
And that's when things really took a turn. Jaguar didn't stop there either. She accused Stefon of targeting light-skinned men, saying he forces himself on them and then sends his people to threaten them into silence. Exactly what allegedly happened to Chris. Fans were left speechless, trying to process everything she just dropped, and the reactions online, absolutely unhinged. One person commented, Diggs said, "Man, I'm digging you now. How about you let me dig in you?" While another added, Diggs dresses as sassy as ever, so I can totally see this happening. The internet was divided. Some believed Jaguar's claims, while others thought she was reaching for clout. But now I want to know what you think. Do you believe Stefon really did what Chris accused him of? And do you think he's hiding a secret attraction to light-skinned men? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more juicy updates. I'll catch you in the next one. Trust me, it's about to get even messier.